Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. We are still in round one of our tournament. This is one of our first tournament matchups. We have the number one seed, the 4-1 Jay Burnz, going up against the number 16 seed, the 1-0, the guy who tested in and then won a play-in match to get here, Thomas Scully. 1-0 versus 4-1, number one seed versus number 16 seed. I am very excited. My co-host today is nobody, so I'm also still really excited for this one. We're going to hop into pre-match thoughts right now. First from Jay. Jay, you had an incredible run in last year's earlier this season. You had an incredible one. We had a mini tournament with veterans versus new competitors. You won the new competitors side of the bracket. Then you beat the veteran who won their side. Then you challenged for the title. How do you feel what's your confidence level like coming into this match against the 16 seed?
I don't want to underestimate Scully. Scully's a great player. He knows his stuff. So it's going to be a fun match. Yeah, it sucks to have that one loss, but at least I know it wasn't Batman and Robin that screwed me. It was my lack of knowledge about Batman and Robin that screwed me.
It was Batman Forever, but you were close enough.
See, same thing. And I watched both of them this week.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you back in this ring. This is your first match since that title match, so we'll see if you are still up for the challenge here in the tournament. And our number 16 seed, 1-0, Thomas Scully, you tested in, did really well in testing, and then beat Jake Marangoni in a very intense match. And now you're up against the number one seed. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling good. This is not the first time I've had to go up against the number one seed over in multiplex in the summer series. I had to go on and face Dominic Rizzi at the top of his game. Did not go the way that I wanted to there, but he gets bailed out by those little fringe categories they have over there in multiplex. But here in Full Metal, it's all about the geek categories. So I feel confident enough in my game that I can stay with Jay and that I can beat him. I believe that I can be the UMBC to his Virginia. So let's do it.
Sports ball.
Absolutely. Sports reference. So we're going to hop right into this. Round one works the same as it does in almost every other league. It's going to be 10 questions, 10 predetermined categories, correct answers with 1 point. Write down your answer, reveal it, and say it out loud at the exact same time. You're going to have about 15 seconds to answer. Of course, you do 3 repeats and challenge thieves throughout the course of the match. And if you do get a perfect 10, you will be awarded a bonus question worth an additional 1 point should you get it correct. Any questions?
Nope.
Perfect. Let's hop right into it then today. Your first question is in the category of Star Trek. What is the name of the Vulcan lieutenant who is being tested with the Kobayashi Maru towards the beginning of Wrath of Khan? Alrighty, both players looking confident enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what you got. Starting with Jay.
Savick.
And Thomas?
Lieutenant Savick.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. Your next one's in the category of directors and composers. Which MCU film was directed by Alan Taylor? Directors, composers, one of the more controversial categories. You either love it or you absolutely hate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, coming to Thomas first.
Thor: The Dark World.
And Jay?
Thor: The Dark World.
That is correct. Nice job, guys. Your next one in round one, the category is DC. In Road to Perdition, who plays Connor, the unstable son of mob boss John Rooney? Road to Perdition, one of those fringe DC films. DC imprint still counts in the category, though. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, Jay, going to use your first repeat of the match. And your question again is, in Road to Perdition, who plays Connor, the unstable son of mob boss John Rooney? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Coming to you, Jay, first.
I have Ewan McGregor on my board.
That is incorrect. Thomas, what do you have?
Paul Dano.
And that is also incorrect. We're looking for Daniel Craig.
Oh, okay.
Bond. Oof.
Absolutely, Mr. Bond himself. All right, your next one's in the category of Marvel. Who is the first mutant Apocalypse recruits as one of his 4 horsemen in X-Men Apocalypse? Unfortunately, this movie exists. Just kidding. That was a low-hanging fruit. I actually like this movie more than most people. 5,
Yeah,
4,
big purple dude yelling
3,
at people.
2,
Where have I
1.
seen
Everything they've built will fall. Pens down. Let's see. We are going to Thomas first.
Storm.
And Jay?
that? Storm.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. 3 for 3. Sorry, 3 for 4. Tie game, 3-3. Your next one's the category of quotes. Which Worlds of DC villain said, "If man won't kill God, the devil will do it"?
I'm sorry, you broke up there towards the beginning. Can you
Sure.
do it like a repeat?
Yep. Yep, technical repeat. Which Worlds of DC villain said, "If man won't kill God, the devil will do it"? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sound, I think we're back to Jay first.
That sounds like some Lex Luthor type shit.
It does sound like some Lex Luthor type shit. Thomas, would you have?
I can hear Jesse Eisenberg's stupid voice saying it, Lex Luthor.
That is correct. All right, your next one's in the category of Worlds of DC, funnily enough. What vision does Enchantress show Deadshot before the final battle in Suicide Squad? Getting a little bit deeper on this one. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Thomas, would you have?
His family reunited.
That's incorrect. Jay, would you have?
I have how June Moon became Enchantress.
That is also incorrect. We were
Okay.
looking for himself killing the bat.
Aha.
He killed Batman.
Oh.
He killed
Good
Batman in
luck.
the Vision. Next one's an MCU. What is the name of Peter Quill's ship in Guardians of the Galaxy? See if these guys can bounce back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what'd you have?
The Milano.
And Thomas?
The Milano.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. Keeping it a tied game. Nobody's giving it an inch here. Your next one, just a couple left. In Middle-earth. After getting lost in the mines of Moria and Fellowship of the Ring and finding his way again, Gandalf tells Merry to always follow his what? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we are coming to Thomas.
Pretty sure it's wrong. Follow his heart.
That is incorrect. Jay, what'd you have?
No, I also had heart. I think it's fucking feet.
It is follow your nose. Always follow your nose.
Oh my god.
The air doesn't smell so foul down here. All
Doesn't
right,
here.
2 questions left. 2 questions left. In Wizarding World, who are the 2 captains of the Gryffindor Quidditch team in Half-Blood Prince? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buttons down. Jay, what'd you have?
Ginny and Harry.
And Thomas?
Harry and Ginny.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. Still a tie game. 6-6 as we go into your last question, the category of Star Wars. Who plays Maz Kanata in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thomas, what'd you have?
Lupita Nyong'o.
That is correct. And Jay?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Nice job, guys. 7-7 coming out of round one, a tie game. This is crazy. This is a tense match, still tied as we go into round two, which works like this. I'm going to bring up a wheel and read the categories. Based off those categories, the person in the lead, which is nobody here, but Jay, since you're the number one seed, you are the favorite coming into this. So Jay, after you hear the categories, you'll get to choose if you'd like to go first or second. Then who's ever up at the wheel is going to give it a spin. If they don't like the category they land on the first time, they do get a chance to respin, but they do have to stick with the second option if they do choose to respin. Then you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece from that category. You can check down to multiple choice, which devalues the question down to 1 if you don't know the answer. And of course, there is stealing in this round, just make sure you keep your ears open, competitors. So, let's see. Jay, your categories in this round are Wizarding World, MCU, Middle-earth, Mixed Bag, Marvel, DC, Quotes, and Star Wars. Based on that, would you like to go first or second?
It's a really favorable wheel. I will spin second. I will let.
Okay. All right. So Thomas, you're going to be up first. This wheel, of course, sponsored by Walgreens. If there's a measles outbreak in your area, check it out. Your spin is in, Thomas. And it lands on Wizarding World.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Thomas, Wizarding World. Here we go. Okay, there we go. In Half-Blood Prince, Slughorn hides in a house at the start of the film and uses what creature's blood to assist his charade?
I'm sorry, you broke up there. I didn't get almost any of that. Can you
Sure.
repeat, please?
Yep. In Half-Blood Prince, Slughorn hides out at the start of the film and uses what creature's blood to assist his charade?
He uses dragon's blood.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next one. Who plays Nearly Headless Nick in the Harry Potter series?
John Cleese.
That is correct for another 2 points. Who bewitched the bludger to chase Harry during Quidditch in Chamber of Secrets?
That'd be Dobby.
That would be correct. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Jacob Kowalski suffered a bite from which of Newt's creatures?
Oh. Multiple choice.
The options are A, Murtlap, B, Bowtruckle, C, Swooping Evil, or D, Demiguise.
A.
A is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
And your final question. When trying candy in Prisoner of Azkaban, Neville tried a candy that made him sound like what animal?
An elephant.
That is correct for 2 more points. Wow, just shy. That is 9 points, going to bring your total up to 16 at the end of your round. Jay's going to have a pretty good round 2 to keep pace here. Bring the wheel back up, and Jay, you're going to be up. All right, Jay, your round 2 spin is in. Lands on Star Wars.
Fuck it. Let's go.
What does that mean?
I'll take it.
All right. All right, Jay and Star Wars.
God, I hope they're just as good as those Harry Potter questions. That wasn't like meant as sarcasm. It really wasn't. Holy shit.
Okay, here we go. What is the first name of Luke's childhood friend who pilots for the rebellion in A New Hope?
I'm stuck between fucking 3 names, but they're all going to be a multiple choice.
4.
I will
3.
say Biggs.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good poll. Good poll.
Nice job, all right. In Revenge of the Sith, when Anakin first meets Grievous, Grievous says that he expected Anakin to be what?
Older?
That is correct for 2 points.
Another good poll.
I expected you to be taller.
All right. 3 more here. In The Last Jedi, how does Rose tell Poe that her and Finn met?
I don't know how you have it worded, so I'm gonna go multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, a mutual friend, B, luck, C, pain, or D, cowardice.
I'm gonna say luck.
Correct for 1 point. All right, 2 more. What actress, who also played an MCU villain, cameos as a First Order officer in The Force Awakens? In 5. 4,
Give me multiple choice.
3. Okay. Your options are A, Kate Blanchett, B, Carrie Coon, C, Hannah John Kamen, or D, Elizabeth Debicki.
I'm gonna say B.
B, which one was that? B is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal.
Can I hear the choices again? Yeah.
Yep. Your options again are A, Kate Blanchett, B, Carrie Coon, C, Hannah John Kamen, or D, Elizabeth Debicki. Need an answer in 5, 4.
I'm gonna go D.
3. That is also incorrect. We're looking for Hannah John Kamen. Yep.
C.
All right, and your final question. What title does the leader of Camino hold in Attack of the Clones?
Prime Minister?
Correct for 2 points. All right, so Thomas did not get the steal there, so that's going to bring Jay's total up to 14 points to Thomas's 16. Just a 2-point gap as we go into round 3, which of course we have seen time and time again that anything can happen in this round. It is another wheel, so this time this one's only going to have 6 categories on it. You're going to get a 2, 3, and 5 pointer. The category from which of these questions will come will be determined by this wheel spin. You do have 1 respin to use throughout the entirety of round 3, so make sure you use it wisely. And we're going to go to Jay first until he takes the lead, and we'll kind of go back and forth between whoever is behind at that point in time will be answering the question. So your categories in this round, in round 3, are we have Marvel, DC, MCU, Heroes and Villains, Star Trek, and Worlds of DC.
Big oof.
So, based on that, Jay, your 2-point spin is in. And it lands on Star Trek.
I'll take it.
Okay. Take your 2-pointer in Star Trek. And your question is, which Star Trek film has the tagline, "Resistance is futile"?
Nemesis.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Star Trek First Contact.
Oh.
The old Borg one.
Mm. Oh, this is fun.
So that was Star Trek. Okay. So Jay, your 3-point spin is now going to come. If you get this question right, you will take the lead from Thomas. And your category is DC.
Sure.
Okay. 3-pointer in DC is this. The character Amanda Waller makes her screen debut in Green Lantern, played by whom?
Oh, who the fuck was all in that movie?
Need an answer in 5, 4.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a repeat.
2. Okay. Your question again. The character Amanda Waller makes her screen debut in Green Lantern, Played by whom?
I don't know why this person's name stuck in my Felicia Rashad.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Angela Bassett.
I would have loved to have seen that though.
I don't know why her name was stuck in my head.
Okay.
Watching old Cosby Show reruns.
Alrighty, so Jay, your 5-point spin is going to come here. You need to hit this to send it back to Thomas. Let's see what we got. Your 5-point spin lands on DC.
I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Gonna
Spin
respin?
again.
All right. Lands on Marvel. Straight up Marvel. Okay.
Big move.
And your question in Marvel. Here we go. Which Marvel film features Triple H, Patton Oswalt, and John Michael Higgins?
Blade Trinity.
That is correct for 5 points. 5 points bring your total up to 19 at the end of this round. 19 to Thomas is 16, so we're going to send it back over to Thomas, see if he can win the game on his questions.
It's feeling like deja vu in the Marangoni match.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Thomas. So, of course, you cannot use the same categories that Jay used for the same point level.
Yeah.
Here we go. Your 2-point spin is in. Lands on MCU.
Oh, do I want that for a 2 though? Oh shit.
I need an answer.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Your MCU 2-pointer. What race is Malekith, the main villain of Thor: The Dark World?
He's a dark elf.
That is correct for 2 points. Puts your total up to 18. You need to hit one of your next 2 questions to win the game.
Okay.
All right. Your 3-point spin lands on Marvel.
What are the categories on the wheel again?
Your categories are Marvel, DC, MCU, Heroes and Villains, Star Trek, and Worlds of DC.
Yeah, I'll take Marvel.
Okay. Your question in Marvel is... All right, here we go. In Big Hero 6, who voices Alistair Cray, an entrepreneur and tech guru who is the target of the masked villain?
Alan Tudyk.
And your winner is Thomas Scully. That is correct. For 3 points and the win. A final score of 21-19, just a 2-point game. We're going to hop right in and get some post-match thoughts. This was really tense. This went to the second last question of the game. Wow. All right. Let's hear first from Jay. Jay, man, you had a really, really solid round 1. That round 2, you had some great pulls in that Star Wars category. I don't know if it was just the questions really there in round 3, because obviously you know Star Trek, you know DC. Was it just those specific pockets, those specific movies? What's going through your mind right now, man?
DC, I didn't want to burn my last one because I didn't want to spin DC again and not have any time to think about it. I mean, it is what it is. I left a couple of easy points on the board in the first round, which sucks. This was fun, but since our match, I've literally taken a break from studying, and like I think now's the time to actually kick that into overdrive. It was grueling just for that last tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It was working a 12 to 14 hour day, coming home, watching 2 movies, studying, looking up trivia, and it got to the point where I was only getting like 4 hours of sleep. So after our match, I just was like, no. And now I'm seeing that doing that is showing some gaps in my armor, in my knowledge, and yeah, no, it sucks to not be in the tournament anymore, because I really wanted to play again. But yeah, good on Thomas for getting that W. Good pull, good game.
Absolutely, yeah. So you're 4-2 now, which is still a great record. 4 wins is more than almost anybody in the league. How are you feeling about that? We'll definitely, obviously, see you back post tournament for sure. Is there anybody specifically you have in mind that you haven't played yet in Geek that you'd like to?
I mean, Sandy.
Yeah, that'd be a good match. That'd be a really good match.
I want to play Tim in straight up just one-on-one Geek, because we did it over in multiplex and fandom fights, and we did the 4-way tournament, the 4-way play-in here, and that's really fun and all. But I think just core Geek, me and him one-on-one, it would be something to see.
Definitely, yeah, I agree with both of those 100%. So yeah, you really played great today. You had some incredible pulls in that second round. So we'll see you as soon as we can post tournament. Thanks very much, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for having me.
And your winner today, the 16 seed, excelling to 2-0. Thomas, how are you feeling?
I feel great, man. I really do. You know, I've been like really focusing on, like, I've been kicking my studying into overdrive here, really focusing on some of those more obscure Marvel and DC movies, kind of like Big Hero 6. Yeah, but you know, going into that round 3, I knew that, you know, I knew I would have to play from behind at some point. You know, I knew Jay was going to go down with that fight because man's got 4 wins. You know, he went up against you, for God's sake. So he's no slouch. He's a fantastic competitor. But yeah, I was kind of irritated I got an MCU for my 2-pointer because I was hoping that would be more of a 3 or 5 I would get. But I didn't want to risk the spin again that quickly. So I just went with my head, knew that I knew that, and got that Big Hero 6 one, which I just watched last week. Going through that cast list again in my head. So yeah, overall I feel great. You know, 2-0. Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to play here and happy I got the win.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the next round, you're going to go on in the tournament. Your round 2 match is going to be against the winner of Tim Smith and Jeremy Adams. How do you feel? Which of those would you prefer to play? Who do you think you will play? And how do you think you will fare against the winner of that game?
Oh, I've seen both these competitors in matches. Tim Smith is a great competitor, and Jeremy is a freaking legend no matter where you go in the fan leagues. I mean, I guess I'd like to play Jeremy just to say I went up against a legend like him. But, you know, Tim would also be a great matchup. So whoever it is, I'll keep studying, I'll keep getting better, and I'll be ready for him. But now after this win, I'm probably not the big underdog anymore. People know that I can play with the big dog, so pressure's still on.
Absolutely, yeah. So we are looking forward to seeing what you do in round 2 of the tournament. Great match today, man.
Thank you.
All right, so that is going to do it for us here today at Full Metal Geek. Thank you all very much for watching. We really appreciate it. Do all that stuff you're supposed to do at the end of a YouTube video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that fun stuff. And make sure you tune in next week for another round 1 tournament here in Full Metal Geek as we continue our road to the title. Thanks so much.